today. Even though he had to rush off to his third wedding today, we want to say thank you to Rabbi Ginsbury. We were so thrilled when he agreed to officiate our wedding, and his words today meant a huge amount to us. I'm sure to our families and friends who grew up in and around Streatham. Now, there's an unwritten rule at weddings that no one should look more handsome than the groom, and I'm pleased to say that both ushers, Alex and Jamie, have stuck to that role.
I see your eyesight has improved.
You were a great help and ensured today ran smoothly, though frisking some of the guests and handing out parking tickets was not in the job description. I'd like to say a big thank you to both Louise and Monty and Mark and Lee. You have made me feel a part of your families from day one. I'll never forget, after a sumptuous feast, proudly telling Shira that in our family, we always make room for dessert. Shira quickly responded by saying that in our family, there is always room for dessert. Thank you for raising a beautiful and creative daughter, and of course for letting me have her hand in marriage. Thank you. I can't let this opportunity go by without thanking my mum and dad for their love and support over the years, and for welcoming Shira into the Daniels family. Now, I know it's hard to believe, but I haven't always been perfect. Now, inadvertently, my parents have helped contribute to who I am today. Dad's attempts to catch me after I'd done something wrong has helped me to think quickly on my feet. And Mum's cooking has inspired me to become a forager. Seriously though, they've helped me over the years and given me every opportunity to maximize my potential and choose my path in life. Now, I'm not sure the garden path was what they had in mind. Still, I really couldn't have asked for a better mum and dad, and I thank you both for everything that you have done. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. I'd like to propose a toast. Ladies and gentlemen, to our parents, Mum and Dad, Louise and Monty, and Mark and Lee. The parents. All right, slight technical. Okay. Apart from my wife, there are 3 other beautiful ladies here today. Sarah, Natalie, and Adar. You all look great and have treated me like a brother from day one.
We love you.
Thank you. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to my wife, Mrs. Shira Daniels. For agreeing to marry me and for making me the happiest man in the world. I think you'll all agree that she looked absolutely gorgeous when she walked up the aisle. Now, it's tradition that I say a few words about how my wife and I met. Since the coaches leave at 11:30 and we've flown a band over from Israel, I won't present the screenplay version as I so often do, and I'll try to be brief. For those of you who don't know, Shira and I met online and spent some time messaging each other before I plucked up the courage to ask her out. Little did I know that on our first date, buying her a pint of beer and moaning about Maccabi would lead us here today. I've known from Maccabi. Oh no, whoops.
Be careful.
Time's a healer. Who would have also known that we'd be here today after on our second date, she put up with me organising it around setting up a database at work. So thank you. It's fair to say that without Shira, I probably wouldn't be here today. Literally. As you now know, we started foraging a few years ago. No, that's foraging, not any other thing you may have heard. Inspired, I took Shira to pick elderflowers near Edgware one weekend, in the hope of making homemade champagne. Now, luckily for both of us, Shira soon pointed out that the wonderful white umbels were actually, in fact, poisonous and could have killed us. Finally, I realised what everyone else had been saying to me for the last 5 years. She's a keeper. You only have to look around you tonight to see a small example of her innovation and creativity. The lead up to the wedding has been filled with so many laughs, good fortune, and shared experiences that will live with us for a long time. Shira, you're amazing. Our journey together has only just begun, and I'm looking forward to hatching many more wacky projects together with you in the coming years. Shira, I wanted to get you something on your wedding day. I really struggled to think of what to get. So I decided to go on the internet for advice. Most recommended I get something that is priceless, personalised, and can be taken with you wherever you go as a reminder of getting married. Well, with that in mind, I got you the following gift. It's a plane ticket. Not too late.
Shira Daniels, 1978 @gmail.com. The password you also will get. It's Coach123.
Just in case there was any doubt about the surname. Right, we're almost there, we're almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and raise your glasses to my wife, Shira. For Shira. And now, I can have the pleasure of inviting my wife to have the first dance of the evening with me. Please note that it isn't the longest song, so don't be shy before joining us to dance to a song some of you may recognise.